Let's go. What's up, guys? We're back. Week 7 of the Berserk Quirks Draft League with the Lil Cup Mons that have a big punch. My opponent here today is Alolan Vulpix, coach of the Vulpix City, and they have Mold Breaker as their signature ability. So let's go through their team and then what I brought, and then we'll go straight into the match. Disclaimer, I just made all this stuff. I had some ideas. I didn't really get to do as much testing as I wanted to. Busy week. Everybody wish Iggy well. He just took a little vacation. So we have Voltorb here with the Forewarn and Heat Proof. Likely bring Forewarn, and I see it, carrying dual stab moves, Volt Switch to pivot. Taunt is very likely, or they could bring a Leech Seed set. And then they have Munchlax here. Flame Body, Sticky Hold. Sticky Hold lets it hold on to that Eviolite and keep this thing thick. I could definitely see a Rest set coming, but I do have Electric Terrain, so I don't know if they might get deterred from doing that. But I got it on deck just in case. Next, we have Amora here. And this thing, I love how this is utilized and how Alolan Vulpix has utilized this. It has weak armor for physical hits, and it also has Mirror Coat to bounce back special hits. It has Sturdy, so it can come in and keep that sturdy, especially if it's paired with something like Heavy Duty Boots. Other items I could see is potential, this being the lead, it could have like safety goggles to prevent sleep. Or maybe even Covert Cloak if they see Fake Out coming to preserve their sturdy and get their, well, I mean, it won't be preserved, but, they can attack immediately after. So this is something I got to watch out for, especially if I give it weak armor boost, but I don't think I should be doing much of that with my team. Who knows? Maybe. Next we have Litten here. They have the Steam Engine and Sturdy. This is one of their Terra Captains. It has Parting Shot, U-Turn, Taunt. It can hit hard. It can do some stuff. It has a pretty nice move pool. Then we have Timber here. Tim Burton, whatever. It has Shield Dust, Thermal Exchange. That means it can't really get burned or hit by fire attacks unless I want to give it a +1. Shield Dust is likely here. I don't see fire coming from my side, but if they see it, good on them. This has Mach Punch, and that's pretty much the only thing that I might fear from it. They could sub Bulk Up, and that is an option from them. Drowsy. Drowsy with a Psychic Surge to combat my own terrain setting Electric Surge. They have Normalize. I don't see that coming. They do have access to Psychic Noise or even Expanding Force or Future Sight to throw off Stab, base 43, I believe, special attack, psychic moves. Fun fact, higher attack than its special attack, if I recall correctly. This could also set up screens. That could be annoying. And I might change up the team around still too. Nothing's really set in stone. It's lacking a lot of immediate power, but this ain't about me. This is about Alolan Vulpix. So, next they have Dino, whatever. Victory Star, Clear Body. I doubt they fear me dropping the stats, but if I did have like an Icy Wind, that would be smart to have that there. Otherwise, they have Victory Star to pair up with Zen Headbutt and Psychic Surge, or even Head Smash. Next we have Totodile, Water Compaction, Drizzle. Water Compaction, Drizzle could definitely hit hard, especially underneath the rain. But I doubt they would want to bring rain if I have rain. But, I mean, maybe. Then we have Frisk, Poison Point, Ekans. Frisk is so good in draft to me. That's information. This has Switcheroo, so if it is choice, it can switch it out. It has a great move pool. I likely see Earthquake, Poison move for sure. And then Shuppet, Shuppet's here. Fun fact, my first ever shiny that I ever got in Gen 3. Period. This is my first ever shiny, period. Yeah, but it could do some tricky stuff. Will-O-Wisp, Destiny Bond, Shadow Sneak, some other stuff like that. Alright, let's move on to what I brought. Like, I kind of wanted to use a whole team, but I couldn't. Let's start from the bottom up. And we have Starly here. I don't have a nickname for this yet. Let's come back to you, because you need a nickname before you enter battle. We'll go with Visioned here. I had a different set in mind than the one we see here, but this is the piggyback off of his own psychic, or their own Psychic Surge, Future Sight, Dazzling Gleam, U-Turn, and I only get the boost if I'm grounded, by the way. So I do have Terra Steel, so that might be an option if I want to throw off Expanding Force. Next, I have Insano Cybin with the Eject Pack and Leaf Storm. I have Earth Power to hit most of their team, which they don't appreciate. I have T-Spikes to kind of bait them in for Future Sight, like especially if this is like Terra Poison, and Future Sight goes crazy. Toxic Spikes baits it in unless they want the rest of their team toxic. Also has Rapid Spin just in case. Scrappy right there for the Shuppet. Alright, Debauchery here. This could very well change. I have Flame Orb, Guts, Facade. I almost ran Scrappy this week. Or even, multiple coverage. Fake Out is really good. I have Facade. You know what that does. Guts, Flame Orb, Stab. Boom, boom, boom. Healing Wish for something later on, like a Frigid. In case I belly drum once, I might want to belly drum again. Then I have Chivalrous here with the eject button, Electric Surge. Originally, I did not bring this or want to bring this. Could prove well. Bug Buzz does one-hit KO Voltorb. I might change that just in case there's no sub. I don't know. I'm not really fearful of it, but it does have Electric Surge to piggyback in its boost. That's something I probably should have considered. Well, F it. I have Acid Armor. It was Infestation Encore, and I just made this. Like, I woke up and I was like, I guess. Like, stuff still may change. Then I have Frigid here, Loaded Dice Surge Surfer. This wasn't even going to be brought. I have no investment in attack because I don't really need it if I'm at +6. +6, everything should die. Rather, I put it into bulk. So when I belly drum, I should have enough to, belly drum again if I do want to come in a second time without the Healing Wish. But there's rocks and stuff that could be there. Ice Shard hits stuff that's not under Psychic Terrain. None of the team appreciates it. Ice Spinner to get rid of their terrain. Granted, I will lose the speed boost, so I might want to invest in speed here. I don't know. And then Icicle Spear. So if any of these come in, I don't care what Terra it is, it dies if I'm at +6. So this is specifically for the sturdy, full health. I did have Earthquake. Once again, Earthquake does threaten their whole entire team. And I do not have a lot of threatening presence at the moment. But I guess I will work with what I got. Let's name this. Alright. So my naming convention is like usually play on words. What's up? What do you... It's a starling. Star. Constellations. We're naming this in real time. Skip to the battle. I'll put a timestamp in the description if you want to. Estrella. Quill guy. Quill guy. Quill guy. All right. Based off of Lil Guy and feathers. So Quill guy, you know, like Lil Guy, Quill guy. Yeah. Might be a tongue twister, but yeah, I'm liking it. All right. So I'll go ahead and hit up my opponent and we'll get right into it. Okay, so reverses Alolan Vulpix. I pretty much read their 6. When I do this, I pretty much put in the first 6 that I think might be there. That way it saves me editing time in real time during the video. And yeah, thank you so much, Alolan Vulpix. Now that doesn't mean it's gonna be that much easier. Yeah, we got our first time bringing Quilil guy here, our Starly, and this is built for Munchlax basically, or any threat that might be bulk. So I am currently with 1 loss, and I believe I'll be guaranteed in playoffs, or I already am if I win this one. But yeah, let's get into the battle. I hate that my name isn't capitalized with stuff. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. I'm gonna lead Insano Siphon. They could very well lead Amora or Voltorb. They might even lead Litten. If that happens, I don't know what I switch into, but hey, screw it. So I call this. My Leaf Storm is out there in the public. They don't have poison. So this could very well be free. They might want to taunt me. I'll Rapid Spin just to break anything. Energy Ball. I eject pack out. And it's Life Orb. So that's good for me. I'm gonna see if this kills. I'm pretty sure it does. Just one moment. Do you kill Voltorb? And yeah, wait, do you? I forgot I did change this to Psychic. Psychic is not killing that. But is that max HP? Voltorb? I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Alright. You don't kill. So I could bring in Frigid here. Like, what's stopping me? I get my first belly drum. Like, what do I take? Aside from like Para, right? Do I risk it? I'm just gonna fake out here. Get my what you call it there. They very well could bring out Drowsy. Fake out damage is good. I don't believe they kill me with anything, so I'm just gonna Facade. So yeah, I almost brought Faint. Nothing's gonna appreciate this. They get the Volt Switch that does damage. Alright, so I really don't care about that. I 2-hit KO it, and it is not it's not what you call it, so lucky me. I'm gonna Facade again. Get that out the way. And Debauchery doing good work. So I am gonna switch. Rot's probably not gonna get up. T-Spikes is nice. That did some dang damage, doing a lot. Right. So I believe I'm gonna bring out my Natu. Wait, what am I doing? No, I wouldn't. Should I bring that out? All right. T-Spike is not gonna be here, I think. All right, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, Energy Ball is their safest bet, or Volt Switch. Let's go Insane Siphon. All right, I get the read right. They can only Energy Ball me here, so I'm going to switch this in. Get the Intimidate. Oh my gosh, that's some damage. But so is this. All right, so that's down. All right, so I'm in a good position. They know that I am a Scarf, likely from that. Shut up. I can likely kill this too if I Terra, which I might want to. I actually don't want to switch. I can kill this if it is not Eviolite, but I guess the it's Terra Grass, right? Not a great Terra to have versus my team. I'm gonna save the Terra. Do I want to switch? Nah, I'm gonna Psychic. Okay, Sturdy down. And I did keep this faster, so I am faster. Am I a liar? Did I not make this faster than 230? Oh, I am modest. Of course I didn't. All right, so I do want to keep that alive, right? And I'm gonna go Chivalrous here. Mach Punch comes out. I pop out, and this doesn't sweep the entire team, but I could do something funny, right? I could get the Spike up. This very well could have Poison Jab. I'm just gonna. Should I bait it? It has Poison Jab, right? This has Poison Jab. Whatever. Yeah, there's a Poison Jab. I called that. And that's entirely fine. Because now I have you. If you have upper hand, that is so clean. I want a Healing Wish, actually. Upper hand me. Or should I even have this out? Honestly, no, right? I might have messed up. Because you have upper hand. I'm a Healing Wish. Oops. Yeah, I'm messing up. Oh, what are you talking about? I'm just gonna Acid Armor. I very well messed up. I could bring it back. It's not gonna be easy. This could have sub. I do hit through sub. But yeah, I read the whole entire life out of this. It is Mold Breaker. At this point, I do wish I had I'm gonna Acid. No, I'm gonna Recover because they likely bring in Drowsy. Drowsy can do some damage. Okay, so they're going for the poison. They get the poison. So I'm just gonna start throwing off Bug Buzzes. Because last move is likely Drain Punch. So if they switch in Munchlax, I switch in Quill Guy. No, wait. Alright, so this is out. Our Bug Buzz. Hit it for 50. I need this alive. Right? Let's check you out. Drowsy, you took... Let's do some counts, right? Let's see how well that Drowsy took that. I am invested. So, oh, yeah, that's definitely not Eviolite. Let's see. Not HP or Spazz. So that did 50, maybe max roll. Do you kill me here in Psychic Terrain? You do a lot. You do a good amount. Alright, so I need to make my best moves here to secure a win. If this dies, I lose to Munchlax. Sanocyben. Ew. Get that color out of here. I don't care. I'm going to take my time. As you should if you're in a match and you have a calculator. So where is stuff, bro? Okay. I don't need that. Earth Power does a lot. Leaf Storm almost kills. This is not needed. Alright, cool. So, that's not bad. I don't care too much. I'm going to throw off a Future Sight. And I'll take that. I'm going to Toxic Spike here. If this has recovery, so be it. What's better? T-Spike seems better. So I'm a Leaf Storm. I got hope for crit. If it does, throw off some shit. Alright, so this should be good. If I die this next turn, which I don't. Okay. Alright, you don't have recover. Okay, I kill. Alright, Munchlax is in. Munchlax is poisoned. I'm just gonna bring this out. I'm gonna let this try to break my sub. Oh, okay, so what I missed out on, I should have definitely, well, it doesn't matter with Aftermath. It really doesn't. But I should have calc this to be to the point where I could end up on one, right? So I'm just gonna Endeavor. And regardless, right? If I die, he dies. The best thing you could do is Sleep tight. I could kill this and just win, I think. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so I basically win here. They're poisoned. They're mold breaker. I recover turn 1. Alright, and then I acid armor. Alright, shout out to Alolan Vulpix. Definitely did some great work there. I recover here again. Woo woo. Let's give him Encore. Just in case he has Drain Punch. Oh, I could die here. Oh, wait, no. I live. Wait, yeah, I just live. Because even if they crit through, they can't Mach Punch. And we're just going to end it with a Bug Buzz. So, we are in playoffs. So, expect more from the team here. Alright, GG's to Alolan Vulpix. Very scary team. Very good prep on their part throughout all their weeks. Big shout out. But yeah, I found him Gambit my ass. That's so funny. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this game here. Definitely, y'all think Quilil guy made the thumbnail? Who put in work here? Like, oh man. But yeah, I had to prep for that. GG's once again, and see you guys in further games. Deuces.